Hey guys, what's up? It is Coach Kally V, and this is another softball podcast. And in this particular episode, it is all about the coach, totally for you because yes, spring is coming season wise, but what other season comes with spring? Yes, softball season and baseball season are starting in a matter of days, especially here in Arizona. So I have created my top 5 things to help you as a coach, taking this from being a coach's wife of 17 years and counting, being a coach myself of well over 2.5 decades. And if you throw in my playing experience, we're looking at over 30 years. So my top 5 things that are going to help you as a coach get through this next season. We're talking from what is next Monday, February 5th, all the way through the latter part of May for some of us, that first week of June. So let's go ahead and get into this. But wait, before we get into this episode, I want to invite you as a coach or as an instructor to the newest extension to Kally V softball, and it's called coordinated coaching. In this community, oh my goodness, everybody is on point. Unlike my hair right now, if you're watching this via video, you can just see that I have like this craziness happening. Anywho, squirrel. So I have this membership built for you, the coach. Coordinated coaching is a great place for you to come into and not only learn as a coach, but also teach and share what you're learning as you're growing. So coaches are welcome to come into this community, whether you're in the beginning of your journey, in the middle, or the latter part of your coaching journey. I want you to be a part of this. If you're an instructor, hello. You're looking at one or you're listening to one. So let's go. I'm going to go ahead and get into this podcast episode where we are going to learn the 5 hot tips, right? Again, from a coach's wife and a coach, 5 tips to get you through this season. Let's go. All right, coach, I hope you are ready to take notes, or just know you can always come back and listen to this again. But this is going to help you get through the next season. And it's coming from a place of being a coach's wife, coming into baseball season, and just honestly trying not to repeat the things that didn't work for us last year. So, or the year before, or the year before, or the year before. I think the biggest thing that happens with coaches during this season is they do feel a little bit of a disconnect from their family because their schedule is so crazy and just, the curse of the calling, if you want to say it that way. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. The number one thing we're going to talk about, this is just number one. Actually, let's switch it up. Let's do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like that one better. All right. So the 5th thing that I'm going to take from my experience as a coach and being a coach's wife to help you get through this next season is having a game plan. Like, we as coaches love to make plans, but please go into your family, into your home, with your spouse, with your kids this weekend, if you haven't done it already, and create a game plan. Like, I know you as coaches are going to leave the house a little bit earlier. You're going to be coming home a little bit later. What does dinner look like throughout the week? See, this was a big disconnect for me as a coach's wife is I never got upset with my husband when he wasn't home for dinner. Like, and maybe this is just because I was a coach before I got married. I was a coach before I had kids. I don't know. Or I was a former collegiate softball player. I don't know. But I never tripped out on my husband for not being home for dinner. I do know coaches' wives that struggle with that or have struggled with that, or they feel like a single mom. Ha! That's where I can connect with you. Oh, there were many seasons where I felt like a single mom. And typically, that has been the one thing that's been the roughest part. But here's the beauty in it. Your kids get older and they can start doing things on their own. So it does get easier, mama. So if you're a coach and you need your wife to hear that, I'm going to say it again. It does get easier, mama. So yeah, have your wife or your spouse listen to this, because my husband is a coach's husband. So he gets the struggle. I know there for a while when I was coaching a lot in travel ball, oh my goodness, we were like 2 trains, like completely missing through the night. Like we rarely ever talked. So get your game plan. That's the 5th thing that we're going to start with 5. Okay. That's the 5th thing, the top thing right now. I need you to get on paper, Put it in your phone as a reminder that you still love each other and you're going to get through this, okay? So game plan, create it, okay? The fourth thing, let's talk about sleep. Coach, you still have to have a sleep schedule as crazy as it gets, right? As crazy as it gets, and how much you feel like you cannot get proper sleep. Set a goal. Set a goal 6 to 7 hours, 5 to 8 hours. I don't know what it is, but set a goal and try to stick to it as best you can. Okay. I know it's going to be tricky, but you can do it, because when you sleep good, like when you sleep enough, right? This is going to lead me straight into number 3. You are going to want to get up and do things in the morning, like work out, go for a walk. When you move, you actually, guess we know about endorphins. Endorphins get released. They help our mind. They help us fight depression. But when you actually flex your muscles, there is a protein that gets released that helps you battle depression. And for us coaches that have had to deal with a losing season, or even worse, when something tragic happens on the team, within the community, it's a dark place, right? Little tip here. You cannot have a shadow without light. So remember that. There's always light coming. There's a breakthrough coming. Trust me, okay? So get your sleep. That is number 3, right? Yeah, because number 4 was no. Look at me getting excited and losing count. It's because I did this several times and I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I thought, you know what? We're about to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to make number 1 one of the most important ones, at least in my experience. Okay. So 5, game plan. 4, get your sleep. 3, workout. See, this is why we talk through things, y'all. Coach to coach, we talk through those things. All right. So get your sleep, and that's going to lead me to working out. And then that's going to lead me to, are you ready for this? A better attitude. I want you to practice a better attitude. But if you put the getting more sleep, well, having a game plan, getting more sleep, getting your workout in, you're gonna have a better attitude, and you're gonna be able to work through those darker things a little bit smoother, a little bit quicker than most, okay? Now keep in mind, this is a quick 5-tip thing from experience of being a coach's wife for 17 years and counting, plus being a coach of over 2.5 decades and counting. Hold the phone. Before I get to number 1, I have to let you know, as a softball coach who is getting ready to start their season come Monday, tryouts start here in Arizona on February 5th. So what am I so excited about? Well, tomorrow on Friday, February 2nd, I am hosting a live, free, virtual pitching training for you, the coach. It's free. I have 2 sessions. Okay, session A is 4 to 5 p.m. Session B is 5:15 to 6:15. If you would like to attend this live free pitching training from me, Coach Kally V, you need to make sure that you reach out to me directly. You can do that through Instagram. That is honestly the quickest way to get a hold of me. Okay, just go to Kally V Softball on Instagram and I will DM you the link to get registered. And again, this is free. This is going to help you, the coach, understand how to support your pitching staff. Look, I'm married to a coach. I get it. The budget is thin, right? You don't always get to hire a pitching coach, let alone a pitching coach who has actually pitched in a game before. Holla at your girl. I got you covered. So again, reach out to me on Instagram at Kally V Softball and I will send you the link. Just say, hey coach, I want the free training. Let's go. And I'll be like, here's your link to register. I will see you there. Let's go, guys. All right, we are back. So the number 1 tip I have for you, and this is from 17 plus years of being with my husband, who's a coach, and being a coach myself of over 2.5 decades. This is, honest to goodness, the one thing that I and my husband and our family, like our 3 kids, have been able to depend on throughout these heavy seasons. And it is our relationship with Christ. Like, I'm not kidding you. Have we let it slide? 100% yes. But the coolest part is, with that relationship, God meets you halfway. Like, he has these little ways of sending nudges towards you that, like, hey, I'm here and I'm going to help you. So I'll see you in the morning. or I'll see you on the bus ride, or I'll see you in the van ride. Like, that's the coolest thing. But I'm not kidding you. Between making a game plan, number 5, number 4, setting a sleep goal, number 3, working out, number 2, having a better attitude, because all those things, 5, 4, 3, will all lead into having a better attitude. That just puts you right into that place with God. Like, but the coolest part is, like, if you want number 1 to be your number 5, feel free. This is just, it's important to me. I wanted to share it with you, but it is one thing that helps me with my routine to not only be a better coach, but to be a better mom, to be a better wife, to be a better friend, to be a better daughter, all the jazz. So there you have it, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top tips coming in hot, literally days until season starts here in Arizona, for you, the coach, to get through your season maybe a little bit better, or maybe just take one of those and apply it and see what you think. But I'm excited for you guys. I am wishing this guy a lot of luck, right? And as well as this guy. This is our oldest son, and he is playing out in Oregon and going to college, and I can't wait for him his sophomore year. It's going to be amazing. Good luck, Evan. Love you so much, bubs. And my husband, to him and his staff, you guys are going to have a great season, on top of our middle, who is playing baseball where my husband coaches. I'm so excited. And then, yeah, my daughter doing her own thing with softball. Like, let's go. All right, guys. If you would like more support, be sure to follow this podcast, follow YouTube channel, all the jazz. And don't forget, I have a community just for you, the coach, and it's called the KVS Coordinated Coaching Membership Community. And we are all in there. Like, I'm there, and there's coaches from Canada, there's coaches from Atlanta, there's coaches from New Mexico, there's coaches from Virginia. I mean, do you really want me to read off the list? Because I will. Anyways, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take all of them, apply them, take one of them, and try it. You can do this. I'll be praying for you guys. You got this. Thanks for listening. Take care, and God bless. Oh, she gonna get mad. That would be my little dog. Okay, I'm back on here, right, to close it out. I just wanted to say, if you guys would like to be a part of the big picture here at KVS, I want to invite you to do that. Super easy. You like, you share, and you follow the show, right? Now, if you want to take it a step further, I want to encourage you guys, especially if you're a coach listening to this, to become a member of the KVS Coordinated Coaching Community. There's so much support there, and I'm literally going in and mentoring you guys, but it's not just me. Other coaches are in there mentoring other coaches, and it's offering a safe space for coaches to come together and just be themselves, right? So we're going to talk about all things mental, all things emotional. I know you're like, mental. I know a crazy coach. We all know a crazy coach. Heck, we've all been a crazy coach. So with that being said, I want to invite you to join the membership. You're also going to get practice plans, drills, and skills. Oh, that would be Gianna. I have an online lesson with her. Gianna, you're on the podcast right now. Say hello. Are you going to say hello? Oh, wait, maybe it's because I'm muted. Gee, say hi. You're on the podcast. Hi. So I'm just wrapping up the last part of my podcast, and I was just letting people know how they can follow the show and be a part of coordinated coaching. So with that, obviously, you guys gather. I got to go and work with this girl via Zoom online. Bye, guys. Thanks for listening, and God bless.